the past away, I can't outrun. My life repeats, but never done. Trapped in the hourglass, drowning in years. Each second cuts deeper, fueled by my fears. I try to run, but the past always stays, caught in the echo of long faded days. Once we walked on sacred ground. Now the trees don't make a sound. Serpents whisper in the air. No salvation waiting there. We lit the flame, we fed the fire. We turned belief into empire. Shadows over Eden, poison in the rain. What was pure is bleeding, lost in endless pain. We were gods and gardens, now we're ghosts and chains. Shadows over Eden, nothing pure remains. Stained with pride and soaked in gold, traded youth for power cold. Flesh turned stone, the rivers dry. Truth is buried in a lie. We wore the crown of innocence, then sold it off for consequence. Shadows over Eden, poison in the rain. What was pure is bleeding, What was pure is bleeding, lost in endless pain. We were gods in gardens, now we're ghosts in chains. Shadows over Eden, nothing pure remains. were blue, now stained with sin. Digging graves we're buried in. Old stained hands and hollow vows. No future left to save us now. We crowned ourselves as gods on No more warnings, no more lies. The smoke still rises from our cries. History's dead and hope has drowned. We wear the silence like a crown. Ashes and iron, that's all that remains. Power through violence, truth through pain. No God, no mercy, no saving grace. Only the strong survive shade where ghosts remain. In the judgment shade I stand alone, with hollow heart and flesh to stone. No mercy left, no prayer to save, just questions echo in the grave. The mirror cracks, the faces fade. I traded truth for masquerade. My soul is glass in God's cold hand. Will I rise or sink in sand? My final breath was not the end. The silence asks if I repent. In the judgment shade I stand. do